Ever since Newcastle joined the Apex Games, Wraith and Mirage have been suspicious of his motives, and after interrogating a local from Newcastle's hometown, they've discovered that he might be putting Bangalore in grave danger. What's up, you guys? I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre, and we're here today to uncover the secrets of Newcastle that Wraith and Mirage are after. Let's get right into it. We start off this season with Wraith and Mirage discussing how strange Newcastle's recent appearance has been. They both think it's odd how well he seems to be working with Bangalore as if they knew each other before, but Wraith is especially suspicious of his motives. After winning a match, Wraith and Mirage notice Bangalore and Newcastle arguing and they decide to eavesdrop on the conversation. Bangalore complains that Newcastle still hasn't told her something, but he's hesitant to talk out in the open. Then she asks him about Jackson and Newcastle cuts her off, telling her that Jackson is dead and just to let it go. At that moment, Newcastle gets a phone call and tells Bangalore that he has to take this and that he'll catch up with her in just a moment. Wraith and Mirage overhear him tell someone on the other end that he's got the winnings and that he'll meet up with them later today. The two of them agree that the whole situation is extremely suspicious. Bangalore was about to leave the Outlands forever, and now she's decided to stay for some unknown reason. In addition to that, Newcastle has suddenly become able to fight on par with Bangalore when previously his skills were considered mediocre at best. They decide to look deeper into Newcastle's background, and Mirage notes that he has a couple of regulars from Newcastle's hometown, Harris Valley, and that he might be able to get some information from them. Back at the Paradise Lounge, Mirage notices a particularly suspicious patron and decides to get him drunk in order to ease the flow of intel. The mercenary ends up telling Mirage that Harris Valley is run by the Forgotten Families, a group of ex-IMC loyalists that banded together after being left behind at the end of the Frontier War. These soldiers have come from all over the IMC, from Orbital Assault to the Air Force, even Ares Division have joined the Forgotten Families. Then this mercenary tells Mirage that the only fun they actually get to have anymore, posted up in boring Harris Valley, is handling any IMC deserters that they may happen to come across. This bit of information sets Wraith off. She grabs the mercenary and slams him against the wall, demanding to know what he means by handle them. And of course, if it wasn't self-explanatory, he explains that they kill these IMC deserters because, quote, it's what they deserve. Suddenly, this mercenary actually recognizes Wraith from the Apex game that she won earlier with Newcastle, and lets her know that Newcastle actually works for the Forgotten Families, funding their operations with his winnings. Wraith demands to know exactly when they're going to pick up the money, and he explains that it'll actually be later today, and Wraith sends him on his way. Wraith tells Mirage that if Newcastle is working with the Forgotten Families, then Bangalore could be in extreme danger. Mirage doesn't quite understand, but Wraith likely realizes that Bangalore could be identified as an IMC deserter, therefore becoming a prime target of the Forgotten Families to pursue. Even more dangerous is the fact that we know Newcastle is actually an IMC deserter himself. Of course, we know he is Jackson Williams, Bangalore's brother, who gave up his life as an IMC soldier and took on the false identity of Lamont Craig in order to stay in hiding. And now he's had to take on the second fake identity of Newcastle in order to protect his family and indeed his entire town from this group of ex-IMC soldiers. His entire family might actually end up in life-threatening danger if this group, the Forgotten Families, discovers the secrets of Jackson Williams' past. The stakes are crazy high for the Williams family in this season of Apex Legends, and Wraith and Mirage are hot on the heels of Newcastle's dirty secrets. I can't wait to see where this season's story goes, and if you want to know a little bit more about why Jackson abandoned Bangalore in the first place, then you're going to want to click the video you see in the corner of your screen right now. I hope to see you all there, but in the meantime, I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre, and I'm out.